Hi everyone, Salesforce Consulting Training Day 6. Let's see what we are going to learn today. Today we will see Marketing Cloud Architecture, and then we'll talk about the homework and quiz, trial head link, and we'll talk about the product master, product price book, and then we will see about the. So basically today, the last session is we have discussed about the complete marketing architecture. The previous session also we have discussed about
last year don't disturb me now.
Previous session we have discussed about the how to create a campaign, and once the campaign is created in the Salesforce, how can we move that campaign to lead? Right, campaign outcome is lead, and then from in the lead we have it in order to identify whether the lead is a genuine or not. There are two types of leads, suspect and prospect. In order to understand genuine leads, we have to go through the lead cycle. In the lead cycle, there are 7 stages are there. And once the lead is converted to the opportunity, then during the conversion, the account, contact, and opportunity objects are created. These 3 objects are created. That means whenever we are converting the lead, while converting the lead, it will ask, do you want to create a new account or do you want to choose the existing account? Similarly, contact also, do you want to create a new contact or existing contact? Similarly, the opportunity, do you want to create a new opportunity or existing opportunity? Or else, if you do not want to create an opportunity, also there is a checkbox is available. While converting, if you do not want to convert to the opportunity, only if you wanted to convert account and contact, there is a checkbox which is available. Right, this is the architecture of the marketing cloud. Now, here there is a thin line here. The thin line is the marketing cloud job is almost ends here. Marketing cloud jobs is ends here. That means as soon as it is converted to the opportunity, then they are going to inform sales team. They are going to inform the sales team. Now, sales team will look at the opportunity. Will look at the opportunity. In the opportunity, what are the things that we need to do it? So from here, sales cloud is get started. From here, sales cloud is get started. Marketing cloud is completed here. Like at half of the thing, it is like marketing cloud is completed, and the next part is sales cloud is get started. Sales cloud is get started. Now, in the sales cloud, let's see, we'll be starting today sales cloud. Whenever we start the sales cloud, before that, let's understand what is the sale. What is sale? In general terminology, what is sale?
To purchase your product. Selling product.
Selling.
Offering a project.
Right. So sale is nothing but selling a product. That's true. But while selling the product, or whenever you are selling a product, sometimes you sell the product for a free. Sometimes we sell the product for a free. That does not called as a sale. Sale is nothing but you are selling the product. In return, you are expecting the something. In return, you are expecting the something. For example, this person is selling something. In return, he is expecting the money. He is expecting the money. So basically here, sale is nothing but exchange of a product or a service is in return of a value is called. When a sale is nothing but in return, if you are getting a benefit out of it, if you are getting benefit out of it, for example, you are selling something, you are selling some, For example, what are the data? Selling is nothing but could be a product, could be a car, could be a automobile, could be a
Service.
service, whatever is there. When you do the service, in return you expect something. Whenever there is a exchange is happening between the two different people, whenever there is a exchange is happening between two people is called as a sale, right? Here this person is selling the information. In return, he is expecting the amount. In case if we are not expecting in return I'm not expecting anything, which is does not called as a sale. You are giving it for a free. You are giving the product for a free. That does not called as a sale. So sale is nothing but in return, whatever you are expecting it could be any outcome, could be some outcome should be there, which is called as a sale. Right, so this is the sale. Yes, lead object is ideally it should be a marketing cloud. Ideally, it should be a marketing cloud. Because marketing cloud is nothing but whenever could be a marketing cloud or could be a different ways I am getting the lead. Lead is nothing but a suspect and prospect. Whenever we get a lead from the different places, that is a part of marketing cloud. But it does not mean that can I not see the lead on the sales cloud? You can see. Okay, that I'll explain it later. For now, let's understand the sales. So sale is nothing but an exchange of a product or a service in return of a value is called sale. Now, similarly, in the Salesforce also, we have a sales cloud. Similarly, we have in Salesforce, there is a sales cloud is there. Now, whenever we have a sales cloud, if I wanted to do the sales cloud in Salesforce, if I wanted to do the sales cloud in the Salesforce, what are the objects do I need to touch? For example, if I wanted to do the marketing cloud, what are the objects do I need to touch it? I need to touch the campaign,
Lead. Lead.
lead, account,
Account contact.
contact, opportunity, right? Now, in case if I wanted to go for a sales cloud, now as part of the sales cloud, what are the objects which are involved? Here, whenever we are starting the sales cloud, the first object is it starts with the opportunity. And every opportunity is a link to product. Every opportunity is a link to product. If any lead is converted to the opportunity, if any lead is converted to the opportunity, definitely that opportunity is for some product or that opportunity is for selling something for that product only we got the opportunity. So it has to link with product. Product in the Salesforce just have the product information. Product object is it will just have the product information. It does not store the price. It does not store the price. In order to store the price, we have a different object which is called as a price book. Which has a price book. And once all the deals are happened, everything is going fine, then immediately there has to be a quotation generated. There has to be a quotation generated and we should provide that quotation to the customer. Quotation is nothing but some kind of it's not an invoice, but it is approximate amount how much you are going to get it. And then we are going to get an order. Sorry. Contract, we are going to get a contract and then finally we'll have an invoice. Finally, we'll have an invoice. Right? So sales cloud is nothing but I'm selling the product. Whenever I'm selling the product, for whom I'm selling it, whoever is converted the lead to the opportunity, for that person, we are selling the product. Now, whenever the product is sold, the opportunity has to be linked with product and price book. Once the discussion is over, then we have to generate a quotation. Then the order should be generated, and then we have to have a contract between the two companies, and then finally invoice gets generated. Invoice gets generated. Now let's understand what is opportunity. Now that we are in to understand the opportunity. Now in the sales cloud, we have 7 objects: opportunity, product, price book, quotation, order, contract, invoice. Right? Now take a notes of it. Done. Now we'll see each one of the objects step by step. What is opportunity? What is product? What is price book? And what is quotation? What is order? How to create a contract? What is invoice? Everything we will see step by step. Then finally, I'll give you the real-time scenario where these objects are involved. First, let's understand what is the each object, how do we create it? How do we create it? Now, opportunity is nothing but any prospective deals are called as a opportunity. That means there is a deal is happening between the two person. There is a deal is happening between the two person. Whenever the deal is happened between the two person or two companies or a two organization is called as a opportunity. Is called as a opportunity. Now I got a opportunity. I got a opportunity to work in Wipro. I got a opportunity to work in a Wipro. That means between the Wipro and me, there is a bond happened that I should be working for a Wipro company because I got the job, right? I got an opportunity to work with Wipro, or I got an opportunity to work with Dell company. That means opportunity is nothing but between the two person or between the two organization or between the company and a person. There is a deal is happening it. There is a deal is happening. Based on the deal, the person has to keep their timeline. Like for example, whenever you join a company, some companies, what they will do is they will take a contract. They will take contract. Now you have to work for any company. They will say that you have to work for 6 months. Based on your performance, they will make you permanent. Otherwise, they will take a decision there. Now that 6 months is a crucial, right? Now what is happening here between the company and the person? There is a deal is happening. There is a deal is happening that based on the 6 months performance, they will make you permanent in the company. Now, this person got an opportunity to work with the company for longer. He wanted to work on it, but first initially he got an opportunity to work with the 6 months. Now, based on that 6 months performance, the person might go into the permanent role. So those are the opportunity. Opportunity is nothing but any prospective deal are called as a opportunity. Any prospective deal are called as a opportunity. Take a notes of it. Any prospective deal are called opportunities. Is called opportunities. Now, whenever we receive a opportunity, whenever we receive a opportunity, right? Or there is a deal happen, or sometimes opportunity will be in the scenario also. Now, for example, I'm looking for a loan for the company, right? Loan for myself. Maybe I wanted to buy a house, right? In that case, insurance company has offered me some loan, right? So let's assume that insurance company has offered me the loan. They are offering the loan. It doesn't mean that they are giving a free. In return, they are expecting something, right? Some percentage, something we have to pay every month. Those kind of a deal will be there. So insurance company or the bank people are selling the loan. Bank people are selling the loan. In return, they are expecting that customer has to pay every month with interest. With interest. Now, whenever the bank is selling a loan, whenever the bank is selling a loan, how the customers are reaching to the loan, how it starts actually, how the discussion will start. So for example, I wanted to buy a land. I wanted to buy a land. For assume that 10 acres, I wanted to buy a land. For the 10 acres, I do not have an amount. I need to take a loan from so and so bank. Right? When I wanted to take a loan from the bank, so initially what will happen? Initially, there is a discussion will be happening between me and the whoever the bank person is there, whoever the bank person is there. Now in the bank, there are different group of teams are there. There are different teams are there. One team is just taking care of the bank. There is a separately a team will be there who is just working on the loan. Now, initially, I need to have a discussion with the person who is taking care of the loan. Now, that initial discussion it's new for me as well as the for bank person also it is new for talking to me. Now, it's an initial discussion is nothing but basically I'm requesting is that I want a loan for because I wanted to buy a land. Now, that is the initial discussion how it starts. Then slowly, this person will say that or I will based on the discussion, either this person will inform me that can you come to bank so that we can discuss on it, or else if I'm so busy, I'll tell the person, can you come to my office so that we can discuss more details in face to face. That means this bank person has to visit the place where I have informed him. That means the bank person, whoever is the loan person is there, the loan person has to come to me and explain about the different type of a loans, explain about different type of a loans. And once he explains about the different type of a loan, now this person has to understand what is my requirement. What is my requirement? Understanding the clear requirement is very important for the loan person. Now he will give all the different options and then finally he will say that for what you exactly you need it, what exactly you need it and where you are buying a land and which place you are buying it land. Are you buying it in Hyderabad or a different place or out of India or where you are buying the land, right? He has to understand the requirement clarity. He need to get a clarity on the requirement. Once this person understands the requirement, now based on that requirement, he will suggest me that, okay, you can go for this loan, but you have to submit few documentation. Few documents I need to submit it. Few documents I need to submit it to the loan person. Now, the document says I need to get all the documents, whatever is needed, I need to inform this person, I need to send it to this person document. Now this person will collect the documentation and after collecting the documentation, the person will be verifying the documentation. Did the loan person especially verify the salary details, salary, what are the pay slip and which company we are working and how long I'm working on it, right? And is there any other loans are there on this person? And those are the basic information the person has to cross verify. Along with the documentation, all my documentation, whatever I have provided it. So based on the all the documentation, now he is going to verify will this person is capable to get the loan or not. Now everything will be verified here. Assume that everything perfectly processed, everything fine. Now the loan got approved. The loan got approved. Once it is approved, he will inform me that so your loan got approved. Now next question I'll next question I'll ask him that when the amount will be released to my bank. So the next step is loan release. What are the loan amount is there? Right? So 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs, whatever the loan amount is there, I will ask that person when it is going to release in my bank account. Now the person will be released the bank account, release the loan, he will put the amount into the bank, whatever the account that I have in that account, I see that there is a loan loan amount is registered. Now, once it is came to my account, once the loan amount is registered or inserted into my account, That's how my entire process will be closed. That's how the entire process will be closed. In case during the document verification, if this person is felt that, okay, maybe this document is not proper, so it is not possible, bank cannot provide you the loan because of so and so reason. So what will happen? Immediately it will go into the close lost. Immediately it will go into the close loss. If everything is processing perfectly, the loan will be approved, loan released, and it will go to the closed home. In case if there is any wrong here, anything wrong on the document verification, immediately it will go to the close lost. Immediately it will go to the close lost. Either any opportunity, you take any opportunity in real time. Only two things will be there in the opportunity. Either your opportunity at the end, it will be a closed loss, or your opportunity will be a closed home. Right? This cycle is called, this is the complete cycle. In this cycle, okay, there is a probability, the percentage will be there. The percentage will be there. Initial discussion. Whenever the initial discussion is happened, that means only 10% of work is done. Only out of 100%, there is only 10% of work is completed. Then the person has visited to the office, then that means 20% of work is completed. And the person is understanding the requirement, what is actually need of the loan. Now there it is, 40% is completed. The next thing is the document collection. The person will be collecting the document from me, and whenever the person collects the document, it is like a 50% is completed, and the next step is a document verification. Whenever they are verifying the documentation, that means till this point, the whoever is requesting the loan, that person work is completed. That person work is completed. Now from here, it is a bank work. From here, it is a bank work. Now here it starts the actual calculation. Now here documentation completed, all the documents are submitted by this person. Now the next step is bank is going to review the verification. There it is a 70%. Now anytime 70% may go to the close lost, or it may go to the close lost. Now from the 70%, if the loan is approved, then almost done. 90%. No loan is released, 95% is done. Then finally, there is a 5%. Why that 5% is, after loan is released, whoever is offering us the loan, that person has to sign on the papers. Bank will take some signs from that person. In case if this person is not going to pay amount, then the bank members will be behind this person. So there is some kind of a final approval documentation is there. So the documentation has to be done by this person. So that's the reason 5% is left. Now once that is done, then everything will be closed 100%. Everything is closed 100%. In case, now here person is moving to the close lost. Here it is already 70%. Here it is already 70%. From the 70%, the person may go to the close loss. Whenever the person goes to the close loss, then it is a 0%. Then it is a 0%. Now, why do we need this percentage? This is also called as a probability. This is also called as a probability. This is also called as a probability. Probability is, that means every step there is some probability. Now, why do we need this probability? Because in the real time, or if you look at any company, whether it is a CEO or a vice president, very high level people, they will not ask that how many members or how many persons of the loan has closed without any issue. How many members we lost the customer? How many members we gone for providing the loan? How many members we gone for a close loss. They will not ask for a count of a member. They will not ask a count of member. This they will not ask. They won't ask the count of the member. They always interested on the percentage. At the end of the quarter or at the end of the year, at the end of the year, they wanted to know that how much percentage did we gain or how much percentage did we actually revenue generated. How much percentage we got a customers, how out of 100%, how many customers we have received in the last time. Out of 100%, we might have received the 50%. If it is a 50%, then they will ask that how many customers are actually went for a close loss. Then it is a 10%. And if it is a 10% closed on a loss, what happened to the rest of the 40%? What happened to the rest of the 40%, where this 40% customers are gone. So like this, they are going to always calculate. So probability is going to give us the clarity to the high level members. Just to look at overall, how much percentage we have got it. Now this entire process is a, you can call it as a sales cycle, opportunity cycle, or sales pipeline. Sales cycle, opportunity cycle, sales pipeline. Now this is real-time scenario. This is for the bank. For bank organization, in the bank organization, we have a separate group is loan. For loan, this is the sales cycle and this is the opportunity cycle or sales pipeline. Sales pipeline. Similarly, Salesforce is also providing the default sales cycle. This example which I have given, this is generic example of the sales cycle. Generic example of the sales cycle for the bank. Now, Salesforce also provided the sales cycle. Now, let's see what are the sales cycles as per the Salesforce. As per the Salesforce, default sales pipeline in Salesforce. The default pipeline is prospecting, qualification, need analysis, value proposition, identity decision maker, perception analysis, proposal price quote, negotiation, closed won, closed lost. No, you need not to remember this. You need not to remember this. The reason I'll tell you. Now, this is a default sales pipeline or default sales cycle. Now, here prospecting is nothing but very beginning stage. Very beginning stage. Now, once the prospect is done, then it will move to the qualification. Qualification is nothing but either company is talking to the person is talking to the company by visiting to the their place, or company, one of the member will be visiting to this place. So the qualification is happening. And then based on the qualification, we need more details based on the analysis from the customer. Now, next it will go to the value proposition. That means we are going to take a value proposition. Then it is an identity decision maker. We need to take a decision whether is it good to go ahead or not. The next one is a perception analysis. Perception analysis. This perception analysis is nothing but once the decision is made, then the perception has to be analyzed it. Based on the perception analysis, whether it should go to the proposal price quote or whether it should go to the close loss is decided there. And finally, the price negotiation happened. The price negotiation happened. Now, you might say this is a $300. The person might say that, we want it into the $250. So the negotiation will happen here. Then based on the negotiation, it might go into the closed won or closed loss. Anytime it might go to the closed loss. Directly from the prospect, it might go to the closed loss, or directly from the qualification, it might go to the closed loss, or directly from the need analysis, it can be closed loss. That means 1 to 9, any step can be go to the closed loss. Any step can be go to the close lost. There is no restriction that it has to go from this decision only. We have to go to the close lost. No, Salesforce has not restricted that. Salesforce is given the open. Now, which are the place you are in, or which are the option, which are the pipeline you are in, which are the pipeline you are in. Now, whether you are in prospecting, qualification, need analysis, anytime you can move to the close lost or closed won also. Close lost and closed won. Now, these are the 10 options. These are the 10 values which are provided by the Salesforce. These are the sales pipeline. These are the sales pipeline. These are sales pipeline or a sales cycle. Sales cycle or opportunity cycle, which is also called as a opportunity cycle, because these values are on the opportunity. So that's the reason it is called as a opportunity cycle. Opportunity cycle. Now, let's see that how this opportunity cycle goes and what is the probability for this? What is the probability for this? Now, initially it will be a prospecting, and then we'll have a qualification. Right? Qualification and prospecting both are like a discussions only. And then need analysis. Maybe it required more details from the customer. And then we'll do the value proposition. That means we need to identify or we need to do the value adjustment or value discussion should be happen. Then identity decision maker. We need to take a decision, or the person has to take a decision on this. And after that, perception analysis, there should be analysis done. Then after that, proposal price quote. Now we are proposing the price quote for the customer. Based on the proposal of this price quote, customer might come back saying that no, we need a 10% discount or a 20% discount. So there it is, the negotiation happen between the customer and the client. Now, based on the negotiation, it might go to the close lost or it might go to the closed own. It might go to the closed own or a closed lost. Now here probability is prospecting is a 10%, qualification is also 10%, need analysis is a 20%, value, proposing the value is a 50%, then identity decision maker is a, assume that it is a 60%, then proposal. Perception analysis. Now we are analyzing the perception, then we are suggesting the price quote, which is a 75%, then finally it is going to the negotiation happens. Now when we are in 90%, it might go to the closed own. If I go to the closed one, it is 100%. Otherwise, if it is going to the closed loss from the negotiation review, then it will be a 0%. Then it will be a 0%. Now here, these are called as a sales cycle or a opportunity cycle or sales pipeline. This is the default cycle which is provided by the Salesforce. This is the default cycle provided by the Salesforce. Now, let me show you this cycle in the Salesforce. Let's go to the opportunity. I am into the sales cloud right now. I am into the sales cloud. Click on the opportunity. Now let's open any record. Let's open this converted lead. Swapna and Sushma. Details. Now, if you see here the pipeline, the first one is a prospecting, then qualification, then need analysis, value proposition, decision maker, perception analysis, proposal price quote, negotiation review, closed. Now, whatever this pipeline is there, which is called as a sales pipeline or a sales cycle or opportunity cycle. This is opportunity cycle or a sales cycle or a sales pipeline. It is a sales pipeline. Now, how this pipeline is displaying here? How this pipeline is displaying it? This pipeline is displaying from the stage. Here we have one field which is called as a stage. On opportunity, we have one field which is called as a stage. which is called as a stage. Now in this stage, right now we have selected the prospecting here. Right now we have selected the prospecting. So that's the reason it is showing the prospecting here. Right? It is saying here, if I hover this, what it is saying that 3 days in prospecting. How long the each stage is stayed? How long the each stage is stayed? Now, last Friday, we have updated this to the prospecting. Last Friday, we have updated this to the prospecting, right? Now, last 3 days, this opportunity is in the prospecting, right? If I change this stage prospecting to the qualification, click on save. I'm changing the stage prospecting to the qualification. See here, it says that whichever we have moved it, it is like simply clicked on the green button, which is nothing but which is the stage is completed. Stage is completed, and then the next stage is qualification. Next stage is qualification. Now, from where these options are coming, from where these values are coming, these values are coming from the opportunity object. Opportunity object. Now, in order to go to the opportunity object, click on this setting icon. Here you have it. On the opportunity, you have something called setting icon. You have setting icon. In this setting icon, click on this setting icon. Now, do you see here edit object? Edit object, the last option. Click on that last option, which is called as the edit object. Click on edit object. Once you click on the edit object, it will go to the object manager and the opportunity object detail section. Now here click on fields and relationship. Click on fields and relationship. What are these fields? What are these fields? Now, in the object, this is the object, this is the table. This is the table name or this is the object name. This is the table name or a object name. This is table name or a object name. What is the object name here? Object name is opportunity. Object name is opportunity, which is also called as a navigation item. In the lightning, it is called as a navigation item. Now, when you click on this object or when you click on this navigation item, now within that, you need to open one record. Now, whenever you open the record, whatever the data you can see in the detail section, whatever the data you see here, like a amount, and the value is here. Expected revenue is a label, and there is a label which is displaying it. Similarly, opportunity name here, and then you have a Swapna ID, Sushma, and then you have a stage. Now there is a value which is displayed on this one. What are these? This is at the detail section. What are the data you see here? These are called as a fields. Fields, label, and their value. Fields, label, and their value. These are the field label. This is the field label, and this is the value of this particular field. This is the value of this particular field. Now, in order to know what are the fields are there in the object, you need to click on this setup icon. Click on this edit object. Now go to the opportunity, click on a fields and relationship, and then here search for a field called stage. Now this is the stage. Click on this stage. Now, whatever the opportunity pipeline, sales cycle, opportunity cycle, whatever this is there, all those values we can see here. Prospecting, qualification, need analysis, value proposition, identity, decision maker, perception analysis, proposal, price quote, negotiation review, closed lost, closed own, and the closed lost. These are the already available here. Now this stage name, whatever you see the cycle here, whatever you see the sales cycle or an opportunity cycle, whatever you see here, this cycle might be changed based on the requirement. If you got a requirement of the bank, if you got a requirement of the bank, then in that case, this sales cycle complete is going to change, because what are the right now we have it does not suit for the bank organization. You can modify it by clicking on the edit. By clicking on this edit, you can modify it, or else you can create a new one, or else you can create a new one. Now, if it is a bank organization, this cycle does not work. We have to create a separate cycle. If it is a automobile or some selling the car, or it is might be a supermarket or supermarket. If it is a supermarket, for supermarket also it does not work this cycle. This cycle will not work. If it is a there is a, some electric products are we are selling it. For electric product, this might work. Electric product, I'm selling a mixer, refrigerator, something which I'm doing it, right? I'm selling the different things which can be possible that the stage name might be suitable for that. Stage name might be suitable there. Now this sales cycle is different from the based on the requirement. That means each business will have a different, each business will have a different sales cycle, or based on the requirement, this cycle might change. Right? Now this cycle might change based on the requirement. This sales cycle, the sales cycle will be changed. Now, how do I know that whether the sales cycle is, I need to change it or not? Whether I need to change the sales cycle or not? Who should be giving that information? That information is given by the client. Client will be providing the information. Client will be providing the information. What is the sales cycle? What is the sales cycle needs to be there. In case if client says, now along with this sales cycle, I also need an initial discussion. There should be one more option here, initial discussion. Now if you observe this, now every sales cycle is associated with the probability, These two are a 10%. Need analysis is a 20%. Value proposition is a 50%. Decision maker is a 60%. Perception analysis is a 70%. And then proposal price quote is a 75%. And then I have a negotiation review is a 90%. If it is a closed own, then it is a 100%. If it is a closed loss, then it is a 0%. It is a 0%. Now client says that along with this, I need one more cycle, one more value I need to add it. So they say that I wanted to add a initial discussion. Click on this new button. Click on this new button. When you click on the new button, here it will ask the stage name. Stage name, initial discussion. What should be the probability? Probability, I'll give the 5%. I'll give the probability 5%. Type is a open. Now, whenever this initial discussion is there, do you want the opportunity to open or do you want to close it? And forecast category is a pipeline. Forecast category is a pipeline. Click on save. So once it is saved, now you can see here there is a value which is added initial discussion. But this option should be displayed on the top before prospecting. Before prospecting, this value should be displayed. No, the order is not correct because after 0%, it is saying the 5% again. The order is not correct. This 5% should be go on top. Now, how can you do the reordering? Here we have one option called reorder. Here we have one option called reorder. Click on this reorder. Click on the reorder. When you click on the reorder, you can order it. Select this initial discussion. Now you want it to make it to the top. Click on the top. Right? Anything you wanted to change, you can just select that particular pick list value. If you want to move down, you can click on the move down. Or if you want to scroll up, you can click on the scroll up. Click on OK. Now it will show initial discussion is 5%. Now from the initial discussion till negotiation review, these all are talking about the type is open. Type is open. Whereas closed own and closed lost is talking about the closed. It is closed. Basically, it is talking about the closed own and the closed lost. So ultimately, we have a common keyword here, which is called as a closed. So it is talking about the closed. On top, it is talking about the open. On top, it is talking about the open. Now, in case client says that I do not want to display the qualification because prospecting qualification both are same. So can you remove the qualification? You can delete the qualification, no problem. But instead of deleting it, deactivate it. Instead of deleting, deactivate it. Why I am saying to deactivate is, now let me refresh. Now it is might be deactivated. Now here you see inactive is qualification. Inactive is qualification. Now if I refresh this, now I cannot see that. Now here there is a issue here. Now opportunity right now. Now click on this opportunity. Now let me open the other record, which is the prospecting. Now this prospecting, if you see these details, after the prospecting, it says need analysis. And if I click on a stage, and if I click on the prospect, after the initial discussion prospecting, and then it says need analysis. It is not showing me the qualification in between this prospecting and need analysis. In between this, I have a one value was there, which is called as a qualification. Now that qualification is I cannot see. Now the qualification is I cannot see. Right? So this is how you can adjust it. But let me show you something. Now in the previous record, we have updated the qualification. In the previous record, we have updated the qualification. Now what happened to this? What happened to this? Now here it is showing that initial discussion, prospecting and need analysis. Now none of them are checked. None of them saying that it is a done. But in the stage, it is showing the qualification. In the stage, it is showing the qualification. But if you look at on the pipeline, after the prospecting, it is not showing the qualification. Directly it is showing the need analysis. Now, the reason for why I said not to delete it, the qualification is because there are existing records which is having a stage equal to qualification. Stage equal to qualification. If you delete this qualification, what will happen? It will ask you, now whenever you are deleting it, click on a delete here. Whenever you click on a delete, now it will ask you that, do you want to replace the, whatever the qualification is there, do you want to replace with initial discussion or a prospecting or a different pick list value? If you say replace with the prospecting, then it will be replaced. Then it will be replaced. Right. So right now, though it is a deactive, though the qualification is deactive, still you can see the stage name, which is called as a qualification. It is showing as a qualification because that's a configuration issue. We will discuss what is that configuration issue later. But right now, I already have a records which are associated with the qualification. Now I have deactivated that value. When I deactivate that value should not show here in the stage, but still it is appearing here the qualification. The reason is there is a configuration changes are there. So for that configuration changes, we will see later. But right now on the top pipeline, is it displaying at the pipeline? It is not displaying at the pipeline. Now if I change it to the need analysis, click on save. Now immediately it says that two are done and one is in progress. Now if I click on a stage, am I able to see the qualification now? I'm not able to see the qualification. Right now, I'm not able to see the qualification. That means whatever the values which are inactive, in case if there is any record which is associated this stage value, then instead of deleting it, inactivate it. If you inactivate, what will happen is still it is going to show you the qualification in the stage. It will not impact or it will not, there should not be any data issue here. There should not be any data issue. So first deactivate it, then try to delete by assigning them to the different value. That is one option, or else just deactivate it. Let it be there. What are the qualifications are there for existing records? Let it be there, but deactivate it. That is different option. Any questions on the sales cycle? And Sales Cloud, the objects. Okay. So these are the options. Now these values are, the stage values are modified or deleted or anything is there, this can be done based on the requirement. Based on the requirement, it can be changed. Now let's move on the qualification questions. Is it possible to modify the opportunity stages? Is it possible to modify the
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
right? What is probability field on the opportunity?
Very beginning stage.
What is the probability on the opportunity?
Initial phase.
Initial stage.
20%.
It's a percentage. Now let me show you that. Now below the stage, you have
5%.
below the stage, you have a probability. If you change this, immediately your probability will be reflected. So probability and the stage both are dependent. Both are dependent. Now you can change value proposition. It is changing to 50%. If you change the perception analysis 70%, if you change it to initial decision, immediately the probability gets updated. Then you can also modify this probability. You can also modify. Now initial discussion I kept it as a 1%. But as per this, it should be a 5%. As per this, it should be a 5%. Now, by default, you can take the probability from here, or else if you want, client should be entering the probability, they can also enter the probability here. Sometimes it is an initial discussion, but it is not up to the 5%. As per the opportunity stage, it should be the 5%. But assuming that there are few customers, it is not 5% is not completed. It's just a 1%. It's just a 1%. In that case, you can change it here 1%. And you can say here first initial discussion is completed, then 2%. Then few more initial discussions are completed, 3%, few more initial discussion, 4%. Now the probability is a percentage of the stage, percentage of the stage, how much work is completed, how much work is completed. Now, what is the probability? It is a field, or the probability field is directly linked to the stage value selected. Which one is the right one?
The second one,
The probability value is directly linked to the stage value.
the probability field is directly linked to the stage value selected.
Yes, it is directly linked to the stage value. Right, so whatever we have converted the opportunity, whatever we have converted the opportunity from the lead, we have converted this opportunity. Now this opportunity is initially, it is an initial discussion. Then during the initial discussion, now they have kept the amount, they have kept the expected revenue. They have added the expected revenue and amount, these all are came from the lead. These all are came from the lead, right? These all are came from the lead. Whenever it is converted through the lead. Now here, whenever it is converted, opportunity is created. But this opportunity is created for which product? This opportunity is created for which product? I don't know the product here. I don't know the product. Which product it is created? You have specified the amount. You have specified the expected revenue. But this amount and expected revenue, for which product are we talking about it? For which product are we talking about it? Now, next is we will understand what is this product. What is the product? Now let's go and understand the product. Before understanding the product, the next step in the master table. So far in the master table is divided into the two types. Master table is divided into the two types. One is a customer master, and the second one is
Product master.
during the marketing cloud, we have seen the customer master, and now we will see the product master. Now we will see product master. And now, any organization, you take any organization, product, if they are selling a products, that means they should have a product master. Right? Master table maintaining the product and corresponding price is called as a product master. So product master will have a product information, and for that product, what is the price? For that product, what is the price is called as a product master. Now the product master is divided into the two types. One is a product, second one is a price book. One is the product and the second one is price book. Take a notes of it. Done. Okay. Now in this product master, first thing we will see product and then we will see the price book. We will see the price book. First we will see the product. In Salesforce, we have an object called product. We have an object called product. Product is nothing but it could be any item or you are selling something or commodity available for sale, something you are selling. Anything that you are selling is called as a product. Anything you are selling as a product is called as a product. Example, you are selling the iPhone 14 or you are selling the course or you are selling the refrigerator or you are selling the house. Could be anything. House is also a product. Could be anything which is called, which you are selling it is called as a product. Any item or a commodity available for sale is called as a product. Now, before the lead creation, right? Now, before the lead creation, you need to have in the system the product details. Otherwise, how will I receive the lead? Now, in the Amazon, let's go to the Amazon. In the Amazon, I'll look for the products. In the Amazon, I'll look for the products. Now, I'll open up the Amazon site here. In the Amazon site, I have a different products. I have a different products. Here one product it is displaying. Here one product is displaying. Here just a box is displaying it. Here just a box is displaying it. Now here I have a product information. Here also product information. Something is displaying here. Product photo is there, and then product details are there. Now here also product photo is there and product details are there. Now here product photo is not available and this description is also not available, but it is coming in the list. Now, whenever the customer is going through the products in the Amazon, whenever the customer is going to the product in the Amazon, if they see that there is a something is which is available here, but it is not showing the details, will the customer will click on this button and does this person show interest on this? He will not, because there is nothing is available here. It is blank box is displaying it with some blur kind of a thing which is displaying it. Right? So whenever it is displaying with the blur and I don't know what is this product, I don't know what is the instruction. And will that person will click on this, the person will not click on this. That means I'm not getting lead at all. Now, if the person is click on this, if the person is, now this product is available. Now the person will click on a button here, view more details, view more details. Now, as soon as I click on the view more details, what will happen? I'm going through the product description and usability and what are the rules, whatever is there related to the product. I'm going through the documentation. As soon as I'm going through the documentation, immediately what Amazon will do, Amazon will collect my interest and they will store it into the record. That means there is a lead is created for the Amazon. There is a lead is created the Amazon. How the lead is created? Because I shown interest here to review the product. Next time when I open the Amazon, it will show only related to that product. It will show only related to that product. Different options it will give me. One is with the high price, one is with the low price, one is with the discount price. So many different options it will give me. That means as soon as I click on here, view more details, and as soon as I see product information, or if I stay on this page more than 2 seconds, if I stay on this page more than 2 seconds, what Amazon is going to do, automatically they will capture the lead and they will store it into the system. From where it will take first name, last name, because this person is already having a customer information, already having a customer information just entered only once. For this person, customer details, whatever is there, along with this product, he will take this customer information and there will be a unique ID for each customer. Those all details will go to the Amazon. Those all details will go to the Amazon. Now, if I open something here, for example, if I wanted to buy automatic sweeper, okay, maybe automatic sweeper or maybe let's say iron. Right, something I wanted to buy the product, let's say AC I wanted to buy. AC I wanted to buy, but just casually I was looking for an AC. Right, as soon as I look for an AC, whenever next time I open any Amazon account, if I open after 2 days or after 1 day, if I open it, it is keep on showing me the AC only. Here, all the AC products will show. Initially, it will show me the very less price of the AC. And then it will show the discount. Then it will show the highest price. So it has a certain criteria. Till how long it is going to show me the AC details here? If I change my product, now I'm going to change my product. Probably I wanted to buy some other refrigerator I wanted to buy. So I clicked on the refrigerator. Just I'm giving the product details here. Just I'm giving the product details. Then immediately what it will do, for some days, AC plus refrigerator, two data it is going to show. Right? In top, it will give me one AC box and another one is a refrigerator box. Refrigerator box it will give me. Now these two options it will give me the information. So next time onwards it will give me, as soon as I log into the Amazon, it will show me all this information. That means what is happening, the Amazon is capturing the lead based on the product. Now after a few months, now I finally buy the AC. That means the opportunity I created it. Opportunity I created it. When I created the opportunity, that means I clicked on pay, buy this. I clicked on the buy this. As soon as I click on the buy this, immediately there is an opportunity that gets created. Immediately there is an opportunity that gets created in the Amazon system. So this is what I wanted to try to explain here is, if we have a product, then only we can get the leads. Then only we can get the leads. So the first step in the Salesforce is products needs to be there in the Salesforce. Products needs to be there in the Salesforce. Now, in order to create a product, you have a navigation steps. Click on App Launcher, select a products, and then click on a new button on the product. When you click on the new button, this is the screen you will see. This is the button you will see. Now here, let's understand the each field. Now let's go and see what are the, how can I find the navigation item. Now click on here. Now I am into the Sales Cloud and clicking on the App Launcher, search for a product. Search for product. Now click on here products. Click on the products. Now if I click on the all products, there is by default, Salesforce is providing the few products. Salesforce is providing the few products. This is a Genpact diesel 1000 kilowatt. Right? If I go to the opportunity, in the opportunity, now let's go to the view all opportunities. There are few opportunities which are provided by the Salesforce. Which are provided by the Salesforce. Now here, if I go to the opportunity which is related to the, let's go to the Gen point. It does not have it. Okay, it did not link it, but anyway. So we have a of products, all the products you can click on the, you search for a product and open the product. By default, Salesforce is providing the default products. In real time, we do not use those default products because product will not be a same for every company. Product will not be a same for every company. It will be a different. Right. I'm into the Sales Cloud. On the Sales Cloud, if you look at here, the product navigation item is not there. The product navigation item is not there on the Sales Cloud. So what I can do is click on the App Launcher, search for a product. Search for products and click on these products. Click on this products. Now here, if you go to the all products, by default, Salesforce is providing the few products, but in real time, we do not use these products. We do not use this product. This is sample. These are the sample products that Salesforce has provided. Now the product navigation item is not displaying here anywhere in the sales cloud. So what I'll do is, in case if I wanted to bring the products, in case if I wanted to bring the products here, I wanted to display the products here. Now what I can do, click on this pencil icon. Click on this pencil icon. Then you can see all the information here. Now, is there anywhere is it showing the products? It is not showing the products. Now click on it, add more items. When you click on it, add more items, click on the all. Now here you can search for a product. I wanted to add the product. Add one product here. On bottom it is added. Now let's bring that product on top. I wanted to add this on the opportunity. After the opportunity, click on it, save. Now the product is here. Now I can see the navigation. What did I do? I clicked on this. Right? Now then add more item and click on this. In case if you want to remove you, like a forecast, I wanted to remove it. Or click on here, reset navigation to default, then it will reset the navigation. But in case if you want to add more items, then you can click on here all, search for it, item which you wanted to add it, and then click on it, save, it will come here. Now in case if you wanted to remove few navigation items, how can you remove it? Click on this setup, click on it, setup. And here, go to the apps. Go to the apps. And then click on an app manager. Inside the apps, you have an app manager. Now, inside the app manager, we have a sales lightning. This is the one, sales lightning. Sales lightning. Now click on the edit. Click on edit. Then go to the navigation items. Now, for example, I wanted to remove the people, and then I wanted to remove the forecast. Right, cases also I wanted to remove. Now click on it, save. Right. Now this is how I can update it. Now let's go to the refresh here. I should not be seeing the forecast. Now forecast I cannot see here, right? It's gone. Now here it is a forecast. Now let me refresh, inspect. It might take to remove it, but it will go. Okay. So here we have a products. Here we have a products. Now I click on a new button. When I click on a new button, I can see product name, active, product code, product family, product description. Now what are these fields? Let's see this. Now once we click on a new button, I can see product name. Product has 6 fields, and there one field is product name. Here I need to specify the name of the product. Name of the product. And then I have a product code. Every product there is a code gets generated. Our company will provide a code for every product. Every product there will be a code. So that code we need to specify here. So for every product there is a code associated. So without a code there won't be any product. Even for fruits also there is a code will be there. On the fruits there is a sticker, you will see the stickers, right? So that is kind of a code. And then we have a currency. Whether you wanted to, for this product, which currency you wanted to follow it. Default it is a USD, US dollars. But do you want to change anything for this product? Usually we keep it whatever the organization currency is there, we will keep it the organization currency. And the next one is a product description. Now detailed information about the product. Detailed information about the product. Now next one is a active. Whether this product is active or not. Whether this product is active or not. Then finally we have a product family. Product family by default you keep it as a none. There are two. Product family is a default field. Only two fields are mandatory in this entire creation of the product. One is a product name and the second one is a product currency. Only two fields are mandatory. Wherever you see the star mark, wherever you see the star mark, only that is mandatory. If you do not enter other, that's okay. That should be totally fine. But in the real time, we will be entering all the information. We will be entering all the information. Now here, when you click on the new button on the product, you have a product name, which is mandatory. And they have removed the product currency from here, right? They have removed the product currency. Now, product currency was there previously. Now they have removed the product currency because we are taking the by default. We are taking the by default option. We are taking the by default option. Default organization default option we are taking it. Okay, so now here, if I wanted to create any product, now let's see the scenario here in order to create a product. Now create a following 4 products in Salesforce Sales Cloud. The first product is a Salesforce course and the product code is SFDC 2023. Description is a Salesforce admin development. Active, yes. Product family, none. And the second product is Lightning Course LT 2023 Lightning Aura and the LWC active, yes. And next we have a HTML and JavaScript. There is a code for it, HJ 2023, and the product description is HTML, JavaScript, CSS. And it is active. And finally, I have an integration. Integration product code is IN 2023, Salesforce configuration and integration. It is not active, economy. And then product family is none. Now let's go ahead and create these products in the Salesforce. The first one is a Salesforce course. Salesforce course. And it is active. And product code is SFDC 2023. And let's add the description. Description is a Salesforce admin development. Product family is none. Click on is save. Now, this is the one which is created. Now let's go and create a few more. Click on a new button. This time I'll be creating the Lightning course. And it is active. The product code is LT 2023. And the description is Lightning Aura and LWC. Click on save. Instead of a click on a save, I need to create a few more products. So what I'll do is I'll simply click on a save and new. Because if I click on a save, what will happen? If I click on a save, it will go to the record level. Then again, I have to click on the product navigation item. Then again, I have to click on the new button. Now, let's create a one more product here, HTML and JavaScript. And it is active. And the product name is, let's say, HJ 2023. Description is HTML and JavaScript and CSS. CSS, click on it. Instead of clicking on save, I'll click on save and new. It will save the record and it will open again the new button. This time, this is the last one, integration. Integration, which is active, and I'll say here IN 2023. IN 2023. And then I'll say here Salesforce configuration and integration. Configuration and integration, click on it, save. Now let's click on the product. Now we have created our own product, which is called as a, let's create here, I'll create it. Okay, so what is happening here? I have created new one, integration, lightning course, Salesforce course, and the HTML, right? These are the one which I have created. Now, what I'll do is, click on this, select the fields. Now here on top level, what it is showing the product name, product class, product code, product description, product family, right? Now here, I do not need a product family. I do not need a product family, or else let it be their product family. Along with the product family, I wanted to add one more option here, which will show me the active, whether this is active or not, In order to add the another column here, what I'll be doing is, there is a setting icon here. On the object level, there is a setting icon, which is called as a list view controller. We will see the list view controller later. For now, what I'm going to do is, I'll just click on this list view controller and select fields to display. Now what I wanted to display the active field. This active field should be before the product family. Now the active is displaying it here. Active is displaying it. And there is a one which is we have created is integration. There is the integration. Integration is also checked. Now let's uncheck this. Click on save. Now all the things are active, only the integration one is deactive. Rest all we have created. We have created all the products where the integration is not active and all other products are active. Similarly, we have created here integration is deactive and rest all are active. In case if you want to modify anything here, if it is showing the inline editing, any field if it is showing the inline editing, then those fields can be modified here directly on the list level. It can be modified. If it is a locked, that means those cannot be changed. If it is a locked, those cannot be changed here at the list table. In the table, you cannot change it. In the table, wherever the inline editing is there, those are changed. Those you can modify it. Right? Now, we have created the product. I have an opportunity, I have a product, I have a opportunity. This is my opportunity which we have created. From the lead, we have converted the opportunity. From the lead, we converted the opportunity. There is an opportunity is created. And also in the system, I have a product. Also in the system, I have a product. Also, I have a system, the product is there. Now, I can link as the admin, I can link an opportunity for this product. But when I'm linking this product, in this product, am I entering anywhere the price? What are the details I'm entering here? I'm entering the details of product name, right? Product code, product description, product description, whether it is active or not. These are the information which I'm entering. Next one is a product family. Product family. These are the fields which are available on the product. Any field that talks about the currency. It does not talk about the currency. It does not talk about the currency. Right? Only these information which are there. Now, if I link the opportunity to product, first of all, I need to know the price for this product, because sometimes what happens is same product which is dealing with a different price, What is that means? Whenever the customer is walked into your store, if the customer is a VIP customer, then you will sell it in the different price. If the customer is a regular price, then you will sell the product in the different price. If your customer is a new customer, then you will sell the product in the different price. So like that, you will be selling it based on the person also, right? Right, based on the category of the person, whether the person is a VIP customer, whether the person is a gold customer, whether the person is a premium customer or a silver customer, right? Bronze customers are very low customers. Hardly they will come anytime. Bronze customers is nothing but hardly yearly once they might come to buy the product. Now we have a different type of customers are there. So based on the customer, we need to have a price. But nowhere it is talking about the price. Nowhere it is not talking about the price. Now what we need to do is for this product, we need to create separately. Which is called as a price book. We need to create separately a price book. Now linking will happen later. This linking will be happen later. Right now, separately, I need to create a price book. I'm not talking about the linking right now. Simply what I'll do is I'll create a price book. Now this price book, if you remember, the product master is divided into the two types. One is a product and another one is a price book. Now, why we need a price book? Because product does not hold the price information. It will be product, which we have seen, and the second one is a price book, which we are going to see right now. Next one, which we are going to see, price book. Now let's see the price book. Price book is nothing but it's simply pricing strategy. Pricing strategy to the position a single product and multiple price ranges. Now let's take an example. Now I have a different customers like a platinum customer, titanium customer, gold customer, silver customer. These are different customers I have in, right? In the real time, even in the real time scenario, like if you go to whichever the place, could be any store you go for. So they will differentiate the customer, not only in the Salesforce, you go anywhere for a big malls or you go to the very high rich stores, they will always categorize the customers. So those categorized customers are platinum customers, which are the very important customers. Titanium customers are, which is very low. Gold customers are, okay, that is important. Silver customers are very low. Right. So for example, I have a product. Product is a laptop. Product is a laptop. Now I wanted to sell this product. Now for this product, manufacturing cost is, now I wanted to sell this as a 50,000. Laptop cost is 50,000. Right. On this product, we have attached the product code and the price we tag Price tag is, it says 50,000. Price tag is, it says 50,000. But actually manufacturing cost for this laptop is at 30,000. That means 20,000 we are getting the benefit out of it. Manufacturing cost is 30,000. Additionally 20,000 we have added. Additionally 20,000 we have added. So total price for this along with the shipping and all other things, it is total laptop cost is a 50,000. That is the price tag we have attached on the laptop. Now there are two customers came to the store. There are two customers came to the store. One person is a student and another person is a CEO. One person is a student, another person is a CEO. Now student also want the laptop, CEO also want the new laptop. Now both of them has chosen the same laptop. This person is also showing the interest on the same laptop and another person is also showing the interest of the same laptop. Now the here is like both are talking to the customers. Now there are two laptops out there. So we have a products are so many products are there, laptop products are so many are there. Now here is the deal is happening between the student and the store person. Now the student says that student know what is the cost of it. It says 50,000. Now student will ask, can you give me the 40,000? Can you give me the 40,000? Now this person will not agree. This person will not agree at all. This person will not agree. Now again he will discuss with the same person saying that I am a student, I do not have a 50,000 amount. Can you a little bit reduce it because I am coming almost every 3 months I am coming here. Either I am bringing my friends, everybody who is referring for the laptop, I'll refer it here. So he is basically asking for some discount here. He is asking a discount. At the same time, now he is seeing that there is another discussion happening between the CEO and another store person. Now the actual price, the CEO has seen 50,000. 50,000 he is seeing. Now the CEO is also doing the bargain. CEO also doing the bargain. He is also asking the discount. Now here, which type of a customers we have? One customer is a gold customer. One customer is a gold customer. Another customer is a platinum customer. Another customer is platinum customer. But this person is smart enough right now. He is smart enough saying that the CEO is capable of paying the amount. CEO is capable of paying the amount because he is already working, he is running a company. He is running a company. Now, if this person is asking a discount, may not be fair to give a discount. But if student is asking a discount, now what this person will say that is, now initially the student will say, now can you give me for a 30,000? Initially he will ask for a 30,000. Because student is might done a research on the laptop, so he know that what is the manufacturing cost of the laptop. So he is asking for same manufacturing cost for the person. Now the person will say that it is not possible to give the 40%. Then he will say that both the discussions are keep on going, and finally this person will say, student will say, can you make it at least 35? Now the store person will say that not 30, 35, final rate is 40,000. If you want to buy it, buy, otherwise no. This is a fixed one. I have reduced the 10,000 here. Now this person, now here what is happening, this person, whoever the student is there, student should not be stick with the whatever the range he is thinking. Student also think little bit higher and this person has to think little bit lower. That means both the price is going down and this price is little bit up in order to match with at least the store person. So that is the strategy will happen between the store person and the student. Now once the strategy is done, then this person will sell the laptop for this person with the 40,000. Now same discussion is happening with the CEO. The next day CEO came and the CEO is also asking the discount. Now this person is smart enough to identify that this person is already CEO of the company and there is no point of giving a discount on this. So he has not reduced it, that is a total price. Now he has paid the 50,000. He has paid the 50,000. Now it's up to the client or up to the store how they wanted to sell it. How they wanted to sell. They might sell the gold customer. They might sell the 50,000 and the platinum customer. They might sell it for 40,000. It's all depending on the strategy. What the strategy that they are going to go for it. If CEO requested for it, 100 laptops. If CEO requested for 100 laptops, then he might go down at least to 45,000. May not be 40,000, but he might go up to 45,000. Right? Those all are strategy between the store person and the whoever is the customers are there. This all depending on the store person has to be handled smartly based on the customer. Based on the customer, they have to handle it. So it is a price book is going to decide it here. The strategy to a position, a single product and multiple price ranges. Multiple price ranges. Now take a notes of it. Now we will see tomorrow what is the price book, how to create a price book. We have seen today what is price book. Tomorrow we will see how to create a price book. Take a notes of it. Done. Okay. So let me give you the assignment. Create a product records in Sales Cloud. Product name. Product name. Let's take a bike products. Let's take a bike or a cycle product. Product name is helmet, right? And the product code. Let's say HE 2023 and active true and the description. Bike helmet. Bike helmet. And another product Instead of a bike, let's take it as a bicycle. Bicycle helmet. And the product name is tire. Okay, TR 2023. Bicycle tires. Bicycle front and back tires. And this should be active. And another product details. Let's say pedal. PL. Bicycle pedal. And the next one, let's take it as a handle bars. And this is HA 2023 bicycle handlebars. And next one is a brake. Brake. So let's take it as a instead of brake. Seat. Rails. Seat rails. Now here SR 2023 bicycle seat rails. These are the products, create the products on the Salesforce. Okay, this is the homework. Take a notes of it. Yeah, product family is none. Let's create a one more product, which is where active equal to false. Active equal to false. And here I'll give it as a hand gloves. HG bicycle hand gloves. Okay. Perfect. So let me know once you are done. Okay. Also, I'm giving you the trial headings. Please practice the trial headings and the questions. What is marketing cloud architecture? What is marketing cloud architecture? What is sales cloud? What is sales cloud? What are different objects are part of? What are the different objects are part of the sales cloud? Sales cloud objects. What are the sales cloud objects? What is closed own and what is closed lost? What is closed own and what is closed lost? What is sales cycle? What is sales cycle? What are the default sales pipeline in the Salesforce? What are the default sales pipeline in the Salesforce? In real time, how opportunities are created? In real time, how opportunities are created? In real time, how opportunities are created? Can client modify the stage probability? Can client modify the stage probability? In opportunity cycle, opportunity cycle is same for every business. Is opportunity cycle is same for every business. Let me know once you are done. Okay. How to add a new value initial discussion for a stage pick list build on opportunity. How to add new value initial discussion for a stage pick list build on the opportunity. What is product master? What is product master? What are the objects are part of the product master? What are the product master objects? What are the product master objects? What is price book? How to create product in Salesforce? How to create product in Salesforce? What are the data needs to be entered while creating the product? What are the data needs to be entered while creating the product? So these are the interview questions.